Welcome back to Birthing Made Beautiful. Now, imagine being pregnant and you don't even know that you are. Months are passing by and you don't even know you're pregnant. Today we have Rahela, who's going to be telling us her story. It only seemed that she was pregnant for 1 whole month. Welcome, Rahela.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
So, Rahela, how many children do you have?
I have 4 children. They're 3 boys and a lovely little girl.
And the one we're going to be talking about today is your daughter, baby number 4.
Baby number 4, yeah.
Okay, so tell us the build up. Like, how were you feeling before you found out you were pregnant?
So I've got the 3 boys. So I was happy, thinking, that's it. I'm back into work, busy with work. I even went as far as having the implant because just for protection and don't need to worry about getting pregnant. And so just getting on with life, and then I started to feel like fluttering in my stomach one day. Okay, must be indigestion. I did ask the doctor once, a few months before this, when my period had stopped, and they said, "Oh, it's nothing. Your implant usually stops your period. It's just a normal thing." Okay, accepted to that. So when I felt this fluttering, I just did the normal thing, went and got some indigestion medicine, thinking it was that. But then when I felt it the second time, I thought, okay, this is not normal. Suddenly, and then I did a test and found out that I was pregnant.
So it wasn't indigestion. So you had a baby inside you kicking, and you didn't know. So what did you do next?
So now that I'd established I was pregnant, I wanted to find out how far gone I was, because I was on the implant. So I wasn't too sure how far I would be. So then it was about telling my work manager that I needed the time off to have the appointments and stuff. When I contacted my GP, they said because it was so uncertain, I'd have to go straight to the hospital. So we did that. I say we, it was me, because slowly COVID was becoming a thing and we were getting into lockdown slowly. I went for appointment, and when I finally had a scan, they said I was in fact 25 weeks pregnant.
Oh my gosh.
And that was a shock. I was laying in the bed trying to work out how many months that was. So I'm at the scan now, my first scan, and when the midwife tells me that I'm 25 weeks, she said if I want to get rid of it, this was a cut-off point. I couldn't go any further, but that was not an option really for me. I'm here now. I'm pregnant, so I accepted it, and we're going to go forward with that. Soon after this, the country had gone into lockdown, so it was just full on, no seeing anybody. I told my family that I was pregnant. Everybody was really happy. I told my mom, which was looking, I think because we had so many boys in the family, I wanted my mom to have a bit of a surprise. Okay. I never did get around to telling my mum that I was having a girl, because a few weeks after I had found out, she'd got poorly, was admitted into hospital, and then she passed away, and they did say it was because of COVID. Whether it was or not, we won't really know, but that's what we were told as a family. So I think what happened after that is probably everything that happened after that is probably why it happened, with me getting pain and then going into having an emergency cesarean so early.
I'm sorry to hear about the loss of your mum, especially when you're pregnant and you receiving this news. It's going to have an effect on yourself and an effect on baby. So that's probably what contributed to you having an emergency cesarean so early. How early was it, and how many months pregnant were you?
So I'd found out I was pregnant in March, and mid of March, and then I'd ended up having her at the end of May. So in my head, I was only pregnant for the whole of April, that 1 full month I was pregnant. So the shortest pregnancy ever.
So an implant is what you get put in your arm to prevent you from getting pregnant. So obviously that didn't work. How long did you have it in for, and what did the doctor say?
So the doctor said with my implant, they need to take the implant out now when I found out I was pregnant. It's funny because she like very jolly. Okay, here we go. Let's take out this useless implant. So yeah, which I'm not too sure what went wrong because I got it done in 2018. So if I had got pregnant in 2020, 2 years it worked fine. So whether it had a sell by date and it just wasn't working as well. The nurse that took it out, she didn't have any answer for me either. I did ask her because it's very rare it happens.
So for you women out there who have an implant in your arm, it might not be 100% contraception. So yeah, just check it out and be careful. Right, so it was lockdown. You said it was lockdown when you were pregnant. I remember also being pregnant during lockdown. Yeah, what was it like? You got time to spend time with your family. It was like really chill out. What was it like for you?
So as it was lockdown, and like thinking back to my pregnancy, I was only pregnant for that full 1 month, April month. It was actually a really special time. Boys were all homeschooling, learning from home. So I got to spend a lot more time with them. Not something that I don't usually get a chance with me working and then them at school. So yeah, this was an opportunity where we did a lot more things together. We'd go on little walks together. Just spend a lot of time. And I think although there was another baby coming, I thought this was my opportunity to spend time with the boys one-on-one while I had the chance. And yeah, we had a lot of fun, a lot of memories, a lot of little campings out, either outside or inside in the living room. Like when the boys look back, they say, "Mum, we had a really good time." Yeah, I remember the stress of it, but it was fun as well.
So you've got 3 boys. What's it like having a little girl?
Oh my goodness, it is. I joke saying the 3 boys are easier than the 1 daughter. She was such a character, so much attitude, but so much love. I just got so used to boys being so boisterous, so just boyish, and then this girl comes along and she's got so much love to share, so much wisdom. I wouldn't have any other way. Yeah, she's the coolest girl, and yeah, she's got her brothers wrapped around her little finger. Yeah, for sure.
So I guess you didn't get time to tell anyone apart from your family that you were pregnant. So how did people react then?
So because I was pregnant for such a short time, so once baby did come along, I remember I'm outside hanging the little baby clothes out, and baby was like in a bouncy chair next to me, and my neighbours are all looking at me like, "Okay, you got this baby, where did she come from?" They hadn't seen me pregnant, I hadn't seen me pregnant, to be honest. And yeah, suddenly there's this baby here, and yeah, it just was such a short pregnancy.
Definitely the shortest pregnancy ever. You only knew you were pregnant for 1 whole month. That is crazy. Thank you, Rahela, for sharing your story. And if you want to hear more stories about pregnancy, labour, birth, motherhood, stay tuned to our channel. Thank you. Bye-bye.